There's the book of Jude, verse 24. Now unto him that is able to keep you from falling and to present you faultless before the presence of his glory with exceeding joy, to the only wise power, our Savior, be glory and majesty, dominion and power, both now and ever, so be it. Giving all praises, all honor, and all glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaha Kodash. Double honor, the mighty teachers, the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone who watch over our souls. Shalom to the Akim worldwide that are sincere and serious doing the will of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaha Kodash. 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 1 and 2 to you all. Stay strong and stay mighty, and take not the Holy Spirit from us, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Some the brother, the disciple, Kwashab and Yamin from the Brian Chain Great Millstone, Barbados. And we've officially, you know what? Let's go.
To send and receive money within 10 seconds, any time of day, any day of the year. Why? Because instant matters. Learn more at bimpay.bb.
What is BIMPay?
BIMPay is the Central Bank of Barbados' new national instant payment system. It is the underlying infrastructure, or rail, that facilitates electronic transfers between banks and other large financial institutions. That means that when you log on to your financial institution's online or mobile banking platform, it will be BIMPay powering your transactions. At the same time, the central bank is developing a BIMPay e-wallet that people without a bank account can use to send or receive money electronically. While the number of people without an account is low, we estimate about 4% of the population, we believe that all Barbadians should be able to send and receive money within 10 seconds, any time of day, any day of the year. Why? Because instant matters. Learn more at bimpay.bb.
So, right now we're using a system called BIMPay, and this is the launch. Today is what? Wednesday, from Friday night at 12 o'clock.
At 11:59 last night, BIMPay Barbados was launched, changing the road on which money travels on the island. Moments later, Prime Minister Mia Amor Motley made the first transaction to a small Barbadian businessman, Trevor Curtin, owner of Gap Burgers. And after receiving his payment for the burger he sold to PM Motley, Curtin declared, struggling to contain his excitement, Curtin, whose business is based in St. Anne's Gap, said for quite some time he has been longing for a payment system such as BIMPay to make doing business easier.
So this app is going to make it very easy for us to make more money, and at the same time more convenient. And I feel delighted to got the first sale for the Prime Minister.
The National Instant Payment System will enable individuals, businesses, and government agencies to send and receive money instantly, 24 hours a day. PM Motley says she is especially proud that BIMPay, which was her brainchild, will be a game changer for small businesses.
And we want people to know that we have done this for my friend, the shopkeeper in Northumberland. We have done this for the people who fixing cars in Cave Hill. We have done this for the people who are itinerant vendors. We've done this for the coconut vendors. We've done this for all the people who otherwise either would find difficulty in being able to deal with transactions, who would be vulnerable in security situations, and who at the end of the day need to establish a record of credit with the financial institutions that they want to do.
Governor of the Central Bank of Barbados,
A record of credit. What people fail to realize is that this is going to lead to the mark of the beast. Y'all can't see that. You know what I mean? Barbados has created history by becoming the first country in the Caribbean to launch a national instant payment system. The milestone was achieved with the official launch of the revolutionary BNPay platform by the Central Bank of Barbados. Scores of banking and financial sector officials gathered at the Central Bank's Grand Sally for the BNPay Go Live Pajama Party, which marked the introduction of the new payment system. The launch was celebrated with considerable fanfare and excitement, and stakeholders welcomed what is being described as a major step forward in the country's digital payments landscape. BNPay is expected to transform the way individuals and businesses conduct transactions by enabling faster, more convenient, and secure payments. So we people don't understand that this is going to lead to the mark of the beast. You hear them mention the shopkeeper, the man that fixing the cars, the coconut vendor, targeting small businesses. So all these businesses, even if you don't have a bank account, you heard it for yourself. You can still log on. You got your ID card, of course, your ID number, right? And you can still send and receive money. You understand? This is the way the system is going. The system is already here. I explain it for you all, right?
Dr. the Most Honorable Kevin Greenidge says BNPay's success will be measured by how Barbadians adapt to the payment system as well as its reliability.
The success will not depend only on a countdown tonight. It will be measured by adaptation. So you gotta get everybody on board.
All the banks here are already on board. 3 credit unions, COB, City of Bridgetown Credit Union, Barbados Workers Union, and forget the other one. And then you got the other banks here, Scotia Bank, First Caribbean, First Citizens, all these other banks, big man, right? First Caribbean, First Citizens, Scotia Bank, Republic Bank. All the banks here are already on board. You understand?
We measure by its reliability, by how the small businesses use it. That's where I expect to see the most benefit, small business, micro businesses. I must tell you, the individual transactions on the app is free.
No, the cash that's circling ain't gonna phase out as yet. You understand? But it will phase out over time. You understand? Could be coming on to the end of this year, early next year. I can wait and see. But with every institution here using this system now, there'll be no need for cash. With this quote unquote small man, right? They're going to get hooked onto this payment system. There'll be no need for cash. You understand? With the recent ZR robberies, etc., happening over here, and the owner of the ZR operations was calling for an electronic payment system, well, there you go. So all systems are on board. But this is going to lead to the mark of the beast. We already have a digital ID.
Business is free. Small business, we protect them. It's meant for everyone.
Dr. Greenidge explains that BNPay will move money among all participating institutions.
At launch, as I say, we have 6 commercial banks, 3 credit unions, which I'm very proud to know that credit unions are on board and they're an amazing job coming along. The stock exchange, the accounting general's office, and then immediately after, my team asked for a little rest, but we move into phase 2.
The World Bank played a significant role in helping Barbados to develop the payment system over the past 2 years. The bank's senior financial sector specialist, Nicholas T. Smith, says Barbados is the first independent country in the region to implement a fast payment system.
And they did it in record time. You know, normally you see these things happen in 8.
The World Bank, IMF. You see? The borrower is servant to the lender. They didn't just come up with it. They say, me and Molly said this is her brainchild. They've been paying her brainchild. You may come with the name been paid. But the whole system goes all the way back to what the elites wanted to do to the world, big man. You understand?
24 months. And so I think the speed at which it happened was just a testament to the commitment, you know, from the Central Bank of Barbados.
Furthermore, let me prove that here too.
Me there with my name in Mrs. Reeker's class, 4th, 5th grade. There's the front of my yearbook, 2002, 2003, so I was about 9 or 10 when the picture was taken. There's another picture back here with me and my great-grandfather. And then we have kind of the main point, which is the center portion of this yearbook, which has all the pretty colorful pictures. The art, pop culture, scientific section of the yearbook. And the one that we wanted to share with you guys is called Chipping In. Verichip, a microchip containing personal identification information, is injected under the skin. Virtually undetectable, the chip may be used for financial and transportation security, building access, as well as military and government security purposes. Down here you also have RNA has its day. And if you're like me, a federal bill banning all forms of human cloning, including efforts used for promising stem cell research, blah, blah, blah. So, we wanted to share that with you guys because it goes to show that we've been conditioned for a minimum of 20 years into accepting this chip that's coming, which will enable us to buy and sell, as well as, you know, you have human.
So what can happen? What can happen? What can happen when your phone crashes or someone steals your phone? You understand? You ever think about that? You go to the institution, oh, my phone get carried here. My phone, my shirt. So you ban your phone, boom, boom, close the old one, you gotta get new punch code, etc., etc. Right? I forget my phone home, boy, I can't pay you. What could be the next step? To be embedded under the skin of you people up there. You understand? You don't worry about leaving your phone, forget your phone home. You don't worry about nobody stealing your phone. Just by a wave of the hand, boom. And you can still have the life that you're living or dream of. It right before you, big man.
The manipulation of DNA. Another little just fun blurb. Instant photo. Smile into your phone. Cell phone camera combos are here with some phones, even allowing up to 8 seconds of video. Wow, that's impressive. Email images to anyone from just about anywhere. Look, Mom, I'm now at the Statue of Liberty. Can be addictive. So even back then, they knew what they were doing. They've been programming us. They've been manipulating us for a very long time. And then what do you have? Everyone addicted to their phone. And, you know, people with their Apple Pay phones It's just a matter of time before people are swiping their hands. Some people in some areas are already swiping their hands for paying or access into buildings, but it's going to become large scale, and you're not going to be able to buy or sell without it, just like the mark of the beast.
So no. Where should I go here? Alright, I ain't gonna play that yet. No, there we can play here now. This one here now, the Apostle Tahar play I watched this morning.
Shalom, giving all praise to you.
Prisoners are being microchipped. Your brother in Trinidad did a video about the athletes. Shoot me for a battery though. About the athletes. You know what I mean? They're gonna have to get the chip as well. That's what the scripture said there. He causeth all. Don't care what field you in, big man. Don't care what area you in. Revelation 13 and verse 16. Right? And he causeth all. Oh, you doing it? By making every avenue you could think of digital. Every avenue, right? Electronic. Hospitals. The hospital records going digital, big man. You understand? Driver's license. Car insurance, house insurance. You name it, big man. Everything is going digital. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads, metapon, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. If you don't show ownership, right, to this system, you cannot function in it.
134,000. And the rest of you left up there, shall I want you the title of the video, GMS, the #1 Israelite group on the planet. So this was sent to me by Apostle Ramla, and this is a video put up by Saints of New Jersey, and it's the title here is breaking prisoners to be microchipped. Now I've been saying it. I said it in my last video. That's still currently live. That they're going to chip everybody by classes: Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, nurses, doctors, social workers, government workers, people on public assistance, prisoners, and so forth. That's how they're going to do it. And what I said was, they're going to tempt you with, oh, you got 13 more years, but if you take the chip, you'll be out of here in 2 days. What do you think they'll say? No, I'll take the 13 years, because that's Revelation 13. They don't know. They don't know. So anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and play it. This is going to be fair use, because it's this site right here. Even though they put it up, I'm not saying it for them. I know they're not going to take my video down, but this is, you can actually go to it. What is it? The name of this? Indisputable. The Young Turk. I guess they're under the Young Turks. So I'm just going to let it play, and I'll let the gentleman here speak on it. Listen up, listen up, listen up.
Major tech companies propose putting microchips inside of prisoners. Here it is.
So a digital rights group called Foxglove has just obtained...
Major companies propose
This is fair use.
putting microchips inside of prisoners. Here it is.
So a digital rights group called Foxglove has just obtained meeting minutes from a UK government roundtable where Google, Microsoft, Amazon, IBM, and Palantir were all proposing, how do you say, surgically implanting chips, you know, like microchips, inside.
Are you guys woken up, General Yohana, Bishop Nathaniel? Have you woken? How much more receipts do you need? Does an angel need to come down from heaven and wake your ass at 4 in the morning, throw water on you, say, "Wake the fuck up"? GMS is always right. Like I said, when this comes to pass, you guys are gonna look like fools, and everybody's gonna realize that the number one group, the El Numero Uno, as Richard Pryor would say, Numero Uno, are the men of GMS. GMS was always right. We told y'all. So what you gonna speak on this weekend, Bishop Nate? And say it's a picture of Caesar Borgia? They gonna throw the picture of Caesar Borgia.
Yeah, there's a very heavy time period and a very heavy time. You understand? We're about to see some major changes happening in this world. You understand? Major changes in our lives. You understand? The Bible is speaking loud and clear before you people. Loud and clear. Regardless how much cunt when they're talking, right? The Bible is speaking loud and clear, big man. And the prophet's eyes wide open, man. You see? You know what? This is Habakkuk 2:1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. We write, look, the vision we have received, the message we have received through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, we're making it plain out there to you people out there. You understand? We're making it plain. From the headmen on down, we're breaking all the prophecies properly and the right way. You understand? So that we could do what? Carry the correct message, NLT. Right? Carry the correct message to others. So this is what we're doing. We're giving you the correct message. We're giving you the correct message. What's the correct message? Is that, look, the mark of the beast is right around the corner. You understand? System already here in this island Barbados, big man. You understand? Know the one microchip prisoners. Athletes gotta get it. You understand? They're already in the medical field. Sweden already, the people in Sweden already have this device embedded under the skin, big man. How one can't see what really going on in front of one, I don't know what to tell one, big man. But right here.
Borgia up in the prison, and you niggas gotta kiss a picture of Caesar Borgia.
Prison.
Breaking news, man. We told you. Starting with the apostles, great millstones, down to the like-minded brothers.
And that's right. Starting with the
apostles. Hey, the first time I heard the mark of the beast breakdown was the apostles when they were, I believe they were on 34th and 7. This was back in 2013. Can't remember the month. But it was after the Euro Slut video. Maybe I got the date or year. But then I came in around that time. But there was out on YouTube, but since the 80s, but YouTube only opened up in 2007, right? So after the You're a Slut video, when they went into the market, I wish I could find that video, boy. When they went into the market, the beats break down. And when they heard that, like, oh shit, big man. I said, oh shit, this is it here, brother. This is it here, big man. I ain't not getting it wrong it. And then I looked it up for myself. You know what I mean? They want to embed and put a device under your skin, inside your body, so that you are part of their image. I can't make this any plainer than it is. Esau either wants to see his image in you. And the only way that can happen is when you take his device, when you take his mark. When you take his mark, it shows that you have his name. you have the number. You understand? It shows that you're owned by them. That's all it means. That's all it is, big man. See, nothing hard to understand.
And starting with the apostle numero uno, El Tijaro. Gotta have fun, you know me with my corny jokes. But we've been saying it, and we did mention a number of times that prisoners are gonna get, they're gonna do it by class, as I said. Listen on.
The men of the Lord been telling you we are getting close.
Good, you said that. The men of the Lord been telling you, not the fake men of the Lord. Not no fake, we're not fake Israelites. Y'all better get with the program, because you don't, look, Bishop Nate, you don't want to explain it after the fact. You don't want your zombies coming to you saying, you know, they told me I got to get a microchip. Is that going against the scriptures? Or if they're of the elect, they're going to leave you anyway. They're probably going to believe you even if you say, I was wrong, you was wrong. Like I said, in my estimation, we're talking 6 to 7 months from now, they're probably going to go all digital, then they're going to fast track the chip.
Breaking news, man. So what you think this is about? Huh? Microchipping prisoners. See? And this is coming to everyone on the planet, man.
In order to track their behavior and their location in real time. And here's the thing about all of that. You see, that meeting took place a little over a year ago, and those proposals have been sitting under consideration for that entire year.
No, that proposal's been on the elite's minds for hundreds of years. Even maybe, let me not exaggerate, but it's been there for over decades. This is something in the coming.
This goes back to Hitler, World War II. Hitler, he was stamping the small hats, and that was through IBM, International Business Machines.
In other words, see, this is coming. They're about to bring this chip, and all of you playing around thinking this is a game. The apostle's been telling you this on down. And I got to keep bringing it up. Pastor Hart says it's going to be a big shakeup in Israel. You other camps better get right. You better see it.
If they don't get right, that means they're not of the elect. That's how we're going to finally know whether you guys are the elect or whether you're not of the elect. Whether you're the men of the Lord or whether you're not men of the Lord. Whether you're demons or whether you're not demons. But I'm going to tell you this. If you, let's say General Yohana, if the chip come out, General Yohana says, y'all go ahead and take that chip. I'll take three or four of them bad boys. And y'all just line up and take it, well then that's on y'all. That's on y'all. That's on, that has nothing to do with me. You know? Don't kill the messenger.
Before it's too late, because it's coming. All right? And it starts. Or where you think this is going? This is not a agenda.
This is the ultimate test, nigga. This is the ultimate test, nigga.
Because look, the life you're accustomed to, like I said earlier. You know what I mean? Drastic change, big man. Drastic change, brother. You can't look it. Revelation. Look, I gotta read our precept, boy. Revelation 3. Verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. NLT. Because you have obeyed my command to persevere, I will protect you from the great time of testing. Right, big man. In other words, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh will have to be with us, with me, right? They don't go forward and take that charagma, big man. So which means wherever going through now, I gotta deal with it. You understand? And keep my faith, like Apostle Ricardo said, keep your medicine strong. You understand? So that you all could do what? Protect me from the great time of testing that will come upon the whole world to test those who belong to this world. Woo! God bless, boy. To test those who belong to this world. So, in one breath, the Lord says He's going to protect us from the great time of testing, right? But it will come upon the whole world to test those who belong to this world. So the ones of you that belong to this world, you're going to feel that test, big man. You're going to feel that test. You're going to take that charagma, big man. You're going to take it. You can take it, big man. I ain't want nothing sweating me, big man. I want nah, I good, big man.
This is going to happen. Revelation 13 and 16, and cause all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark. That's that RFID chip that they speaking about, microchip, in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that no man might buy or sell, save that he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And Salakia, I'm trying to hurry up. Salakia, double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the whole elect out there and the elect lady. And Salakia, I'm in.
Baloo from 14th Street Israelites used to mark at the apostles, bring out the mark of the beast. He did a video, he had a potato chip in his hand, tape onto his hand. He was making mockery of it. What are you mocking now? It's June 8 of microchips. Remember that? Nathaniel 7? But look what happened here now, big man. When it's still mocking.
I'm actually in the restroom at work trying to get this video in because I'm watching and it pops up on my news feed. So, you know, we got to bring this out. This information is coming out. Let's listen a little bit more, man.
And nobody knew about it until a few days ago when those minutes were made public. And according to Ministry of Justice sources, none of those proposals have been ruled out. They're all still on the table. Now, if you've been following me for a while, then you already know why my face looks like this. Because last year, I published a 7-part investigation called Who TF is in My Head, and it was about Elon Musk and his company Neuralink, and about the potential for experimentation on incarcerated people, potentially, allegedly, when it comes to testing this technology, allegedly.
Do I have to say it out loud? Number one, this is a pretext to create the context to knock on your door. Okay?
Oh, he said it. I'm glad he said it.
To knock on your door. To knock on your door.
You said this is ultimately to knock on your door, meaning the ones that are not in prison, you're going to get chipped too. Everybody. Starting with the apostles on down, as we've been saying since we got on YouTube, we haven't changed the game. We haven't turned to the right hand onto the left hand. We just went straight forward. like true prophets of the Lord and apostles do, and men of the Lord do. You've been telling all the GMS, pat yourself on the back. All you members of the GMS, the sincere ones that's doing. This is the time to do videos, yo.
But I want to go into it myself.
Oh, I let my camp lady, he do all the videos during the week. I just go out on the weekends and put my hands in my pocket. No, you ain't part of GMS. We gotta kick you out.
But you gotta read over it.
We gotta get you packed.
Right there. Matter of fact, go to that.
Okay, if you ain't doing no work, if you don't know what time it is, you're gonna fall off and you're gonna get that chip.
Chapter 3.
This isn't just for prisoners. Look at the companies who are involved. These companies are end consumer companies.
And they're a part of the beast. All right, if you don't want to know what the beast is, it's NATO, the EU, America, and it's these European-based corporations that work with China, and I would even say Japan.
Meaning the consumer is the one buying the end product. These are not companies that typically did.
Yeah, it's coming to you. It's coming to you. It says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that has the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number.
Which is the chip. All you got to do, Bishop Nate, all you got to do is click on the word mark on the blue letter, and the word there is charagma. And a charagma describes the chip
Of his name. And I just read the scripture earlier today. I've been reading the scripture often because we're approaching the time of Jacob's trouble, and they're going to come with this law. This is draconian measures. Revelation 3:10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
It's not talking about an actual hour, because when you read in the NLT, it says a time of temptation. So there's going to be a time where you're going to be tempted, whether you're going to take this chip or not.
Great time of testing, man, right? Which is
on all the world to try them.
Which is an enticement to sin. You understand? But the elect, right? We love not their lives even unto death, big man. The love for your Lord is so strong that nothing in this world is gonna break that love, big man, break that fear. You know what I mean? That's right.
Well,
the word world, click on the word world, and the word world is oikomeni, which means the entire planet Earth. Their plan is to chip everybody. You will own nothing and you will be happy about it. And the masses of the people are asleep. They don't know what the fuck is going on. And here we are, the Israelites, GMS Israelites. Let's make that distinction between the other Israelites. We teach you the whole truth, the 100% truth. The other camps don't. So people are going to get messed up. You're going to have the hood rats in the hood, the YNs, the BWs. What do we call it? The BWs. I was going to call it something else. The BHs. The BHs and the YNs. Y'all going to take it because you don't know what the fuck is going on. Your mama going to take it. Jake in the hood going to take it. All the Jake in the hip hop community. You comedians are going to take it. All you people that are up there, Jay-Z, and y'all going to push it too. And Jake is going to take it. They ain't going to take that brain chip, man. Let Esau take that brain chip. Jake don't want to drill a hole in his fucking brain. He'll get it in the hand. But then the webbing between the thumb and the index finger. A chip the size of a grain of rice. And you can get welfare, food stamps, Section 8, all kinds of shit. You can buy and sell. You can buy stuff. You can even buy a sticker bar. You can buy Jordans, but you're gonna have to buy them Jordans with a chip. We were right all along. We were right all along. If you guys can't see it, I beg of you, Bishop Nate and General Yohana, come to your senses. Come to your senses and come to the realization that the one and true camp of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, not Jesus. We are the true men. We're finally here. You see them, and you shall see them. What does it say? That's in Isaiah. You shall see your teachers. You shall see your teachers. Isaiah 30, was that 30 verse 20?
Upon the earth. And when we go into that word try in the Greek, it means to test your character in faith. All right? To try you. In fact, let's get it again, just to bring it in. All right? And this is what's coming. All right? The MOTB, the mark of the beast, it is the RFID chip. It is.
I don't know. I don't know when they can't see this here. I really don't know when they can't see this. So now, this is the video I mentioned earlier. With the apostles on, I believe it's 34:7. Understanding the mark of the beast in 10 minutes. Oh, 2009. Okay, good. 2009, right? I didn't come in yet, right? So let me play this here, look.
I don't have to be raw. Listen up, listen up, listen up, listen up. Now the brother just read in Ezekiel, the chapter and the 4th verse about the... Now you got, listen good, this is for Nathaniel 7, right? Nathaniel 7 and his cohorts are teaching that we go off and we talk about the market of beast. What about the market of highs and lows? Don't put a ship in you, right? Well, if you understand the Hebrew and or the Greek, you would know that the word in Ezekiel 9 and 4.
Salaki a minute. All right, so this is a voiceover. This is a voiceover of the apostles here and the bishops here. I wanted to get the actual voice, right, of the apostles. I don't know with this voiceover here. It's so irritating, this scamp, man. Right?
To cite, when it reads about the mark, the word in the Hebrew. All right. Now the word from the Hebrew means to desire, listen, to exempt from judgment. So in other words, when you read Ezekiel 9...
So we for you to get understanding is what's happening is that the apostle is breaking it down, but this voiceover is breaking it down. It is replacing Apostle Tahad's voice, right? You understand?
And 4, the most, when you read the first verse, it tells you how the Mah sent out the angels to kill Israelites. But he said the one matter of fact, read it again from the first verse, to show you that is Ezekiel 9 and 1. So he's talking about angels. All right. Ezekiel 91. He cried also in my ears with a loud voice, saying, cause them that have charged over the city. Those are the angels that draw near even every man.
All right. I hope you get the point there. This video that was uploaded is a very poor video. I know who. Oh shit. 144. I know who uploaded with that robot in the background. But as you can see, this is back in 34 and 7 back in 2009. YouTube came out in, I believe, 2007. And this is right after the Euroslut video, right? And I brought this up to show you that the position of the apostles and the elders and the bishops have not changed on what the mark of the beast is. You understand? From then all the way to now, it is still the same thing. You got other groups saying it's sleeping with white women. It's an embargo. It's different foolish fucking doctrines that they're bringing out, man. You understand? The mark of the beast is the RFID chip. You understand? And I mean, I know more to tell. I know what to tell her, boy.
His head. Go ahead.
Yeah, I can't take on that robot, can't man. So.
It is. That's just what it is. Palazzo, right?
Strong's G 3985, Pyrazzo. Pyrazzo.
As you can see, to try to make trial of tests. This is a testing for all of us. The Lord is going to see who are faithful to him and who are not. This is going to separate the men from the boys, from the phonies, and from those that have been playing. All right? And this is why we have to build a relationship with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. There's a spiritual communication relationship that we have to keep with our Lord. So when the time comes, he helps put the spirit in us to overcome this wicked society, especially this RFID chip. So you're...
Brother just read in Ezekiel, the 9th chapter, and the 4th verse about the mark, right? Now you got, listen good, this is from Nathaniel 7, all right?
Right, so I find it for another upload. There we go. Microchip is the mark of the beast.
Nathaniel 7 and his cohorts are teaching that we go off when we talk about the mark of the beast. Now what about the mark of the Most High? The Most High don't put a chip in you, right? Right. Well, if you understand the Hebrew or the Greek, you would know that the word in Ezekiel 9 and 4 to 6, when it reads about the mark, the word in the Hebrew is sawah. Right. All right? Now the word sawah from the Hebrew means to desire, listen, to exempt from judgment. So in other words, when you read Ezekiel 9 and 4, the Most High, when you read the first verse, it tells you how the Most High sent out the angels to kill Israelites. But he said the one, matter of fact, read it again.
From the first verse?
From the first verse. To show you that is Ezekiel 9 and 1. To show you that it's talking about angels, all right?
Ezekiel 9 and 1. He cried also in my ears with a loud voice, saying, cause them that have charge over the city,
those are the angels, all right? Go ahead.
To draw near, even every man with his destroying weapon in his hand.
Go ahead.
And behold, 6 men came from the way of the higher gate, which lieth towards the north, and every man a slaughter weapon in his hand.
These wasn't men, these were angels. When you read the whole story, you see that they're angels, because angels had come in the form of men. Acts the 1st chapter, angels come in the form of men. All right? Go ahead.
And one man among them was clothed with linen, with a writer's inkhorn by his side.
And wearing linen, so it ain't talking about the white man. Go ahead.
And they went in and stood beside the brazen altar. And the glory of the God of Israel was gone up from the cherubim to the cherub, whereupon he was to the threshold of the house. And he called to the man clothed with linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side. And the Lord said unto him, go to the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations.
So these were Israelites back there that was crying and sighing because these Israelites were worshiping Tammuz and the Queen of Heaven. So this is talking about right now too. All right? Read that part again.
It says, and the Lord said unto him, go to the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
You had Israelites that was with that abomination.
Right.
So the mark that was set on them was from the Hebrew word sawah, which means to be exempt from judgment.
Right.
So when the angels went with their killing weapons to kill Israel, there were certain guys that had a mark. So the Most High said, mark that guy, mark this guy, mark that guy. So when you go kill him, don't kill that one, don't kill that one, don't kill this one, don't kill that one, because they're exempt from judgment. Because why? Because they were sighing and crying for all the abomination that was done in the midst thereof. They wasn't with it. All right? Go ahead.
And to the others he said.
And to the ones that wasn't sighing, the ones that was with it, go ahead.
And to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city, and smite.
Talking about Israelites. Go ahead.
Let not your eyes spare.
Go ahead.
Neither have you pity. Slay utterly old and young, both little children and women.
Yeah, because when you read the scriptures, the worshiping, weeping and Tammuz, them women were mainly in it. They were the ones that made the cakes to the Queen of Heaven in Jeremiah. So that's why he specified and women. Make sure you get them women.
Right.
Go ahead.
But come not near any man upon whom is the mark.
What was the mark? He's exempt from judgment. He's exempt from judgment.
That's right.
He's exempt from judgment. Don't touch them guys.
Right.
Because they wasn't with this bullshit. All right? So now these guys, Nathaniel 7, them clowns down in the desert of Brooklyn, talking about, oh, well, that mark in Revelation, you said it's a chip that they put in you. Well, what about the Most High? That's a whole different Hebrew word. It's a different mark. Actually, it's from the Greek word, charagma, from the Greek, which means a stamp, an imprinted mark, right? As a mark branded on a horse, to carve, to cut in.
Where is that again?
Excuse me? What's that? The word, okay, the word is from a Greek word. When you read, matter of fact, go to Revelation 13 and 16. Matter of fact, read this whole list of scriptures. Revelation 13, 16, jump to 17. Revelation 14, 8 to 9. Revelation, get these scriptures. Revelation 14, 11 on down. Revelation 15, 1 and 2. Revelation 16, 2 to about 4. Revelation 19, 20. Read a couple of verses in there. Revelation 24, and read a couple of verses in there. All right? Anytime these scriptures that I called out, if everybody got it, that's all going to use that word marked. And when you go into the Greek, the word there, like I said, is charagma. All right? Like I said, I'm going to say it again. A stamp, an imprinted mark, as a mark branded on a horse, to carve, to cut in.
Revelation 13 and 16, right?
Yeah, read loud.
Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
That's plain. What verse you in?
17.
Now go from there. You don't got to read on. Go to the 14th chapter, 8 and the 9th verse. Go ahead.
14:8. I got it.
14 and 8.
Revelation 14 and 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen. It's fallen. That great city.
We don't got to tell you who Babylon is. Go ahead.
Because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the third angel follows them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast.
Now listen, this is going to show you. Now these stupid idiots, Nathaniel 7 and his clowns, they teaching that, oh, the mark is when you follow the ways of Esau. Read on.
If any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead.
Read again.
It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast.
That's the worshiping part. That when you follow this
right.
man's system, all right? Go ahead.
And his image.
And his image. Like if you become a cop, because eventually they're going to have them cops are going to get that mark.
Yeah, for the
smart gun. And his image. That's the worshiping part.
The smart gun.
But it goes deeper than that. Once you worship them and follow them, there's another thing you got to do to prove that you worship and you follow them. Go ahead. Loyalty. Go ahead.
You gotta pledge your allegiance, big man.
And receive his mark.
And receive his mark.
Exactly.
Charagma, to stamp, to imprint, to cut in. So it's something that they actually gonna put in you, different from Ezekiel 9 and 4. Mark meaning sawa, meaning to be exempt from judgment.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, this is Mark.
So that's why nobody. That's why down there in the desert of Brooklyn. That's why they pass by. They don't listen to your stupid ass. All right. And then you would never come out here because you don't want this. You don't want.
And that's why down there in Mar meaning Thawa, meaning to be exempt from judgment.
Right.
All right?
Yeah, brother. This is Mar.
Yeah, so you know I can end it there. I don't know more to tell you. Right around the corner. Everything in motion, boy, so your laws will be done. Shalom.